Hello and welcome viewers to a very special edition of Let's Play Monster Hunter 3 Fuckery! This is a very special occasion because it is a landmark HR! A pointless landmark HR, but a landmark of an HR regardless. This is my Hunter rank 200 quest. Now you'll see in a moment that it is also the 100th Alatreon I fought. This is also my 100th Alatreon. This is an Alatreon quest. Slain 99 Alatreon, and I'm going to make one more for my HR 200 quest. Now, Alatreon has to be one of my favorite monsters in the game. It was annoying at first, but I've learned to love the little bugger after, killing 99 of their kind, slaughtering them mercilessly. But, what I think doesn't matter. I'll let you choose for yourself as soon as you see the opening cutscene. Alright. Well, if you haven't seen Alatreon before, I know what you're thinking. When did Pegasus have an affair with Fatalis? What kind of Monster Hunter fanfiction did that come from? Good lord. Okay, so, with regards to Alatreon, this is going to be purely a melee run. I'm not using any kind of sleep bombing techniques, so we're not really going to be breaking anything super important on him, like his horns. I'm going to talk about Alatreon for a bit. With regards to his weaknesses, first off, Alatreon has two modes of fighting. First off, he has this mode where the veins and stuff that are running through him, or the energy, I guess his aura is red. I'll call that his aura. This is ground mode, and in ground mode, Alatreon is weak to the ice elements. So Papao Jajan has the right idea. He's also resistant to dragon elements, so I have the wrong idea for this one. Except I just like using Alatreon revolution. I love using the Alatreon stuff in general, regardless. That's just me. I mean, I love being able to evade. I love not having to worry about blights, and I love being able to have a sleep or paralysis grape sword. I play with the grape sword. Watch, they'll make a weapon like that. They made a stuffed shark out of. They made a lance out of a stuffed shark. So I don't doubt this could happen. Oh, that mission's no fun at all. That quest is bullcrap. I've heard tell of a Super Alatreon event quest coming up soon, but I don't know. Never heard of. I've heard about it, but I wasn't willing to wait that long for HR 200. I might show off. I might do it later when I have like a team of my friends who I know are a lot more competent than these guys. I mean, these guys know what they're doing. They're not stupid by and large. They're all just about around HR 100. But they're just not as good as the people I usually hunt with. Like, I know a superior, like I know a really good gunner, a really good lancer, and I guess a switch axe user or something. Regardless of that, like, I wish I could have had them for this run, but meh, whatever. As you can see, I like to use bounce bombs to break his head. I've actually broken the second Sky Piercer on his head with a bounce bomb plus. Speaking of bombs, I need to explain the skill set I have on my Escadora armor with Alatreon Revolution. There's no spare gem slots left, and all of these skills are, like, I got the bare minimum requirements for them, for, like, gemming and whatnot. Alatreon Revolution, it's set, the Alatreon Escadora armor, the Escadora Blade Master armor, comes with 3 skills to start with, as well as a deficiency. You have Awaken, which brings out the latent element and or status effect within a weapon that normally doesn't have it. You have let's see, you have Blight Proof, which keeps you from being affected by any blight whatsoever. So, you know, Dragon Blight, you still take extra elemental damage from them, but you don't have to worry about, like, stamina decreasing faster or losing critical hits because of Dragon Blight or whatever. Next to that, there's Evasion Up, which is the Evade Distance skill, which basically, it only upgrades once, but I think it, like, doubles your rolling distance, which really, really helps. You can also get that on, like, the Barioth Plus set, which is really good. It's a really great skill. This isn't Evasion Plus 2. This is Evade Distance, not Evasion. Not just regular Evade whatever. Now, the skills now, because of a special talisman I have, it's a Critical Draw plus 7 talisman with 1 slot, and yeah, it's a Critical Draw 7 plus with 1 slot, and I put a Bombardier jewel in that slot, and I have a critical jewel on the armor, so I have the Critical Draw skill, and which basically means whenever you draw your weapon, you get that little slashy slash effect. You get those little white slashes at the end of your attack, which means you did extra damage. I think it's double. Some people say it's like 1.25 extra or whatever, because they've calculated. I don't believe you. I just don't believe you. Critical is always known to be double, as far as I know. And a charged greatsword is like, it can't just be like 1.40 times stronger than a normal hit. That's just bullcrap. Monsters flinch so much more easily from solitary, like, charged slashes rather than regular ones. The next thing is after that is Bombardier, which increases all the power of your bombs by 50%. So, you know, 150% bomb power. And any combination involving a bomb increases to, well, basically any and all bomb combinations are automatically 100% successful. So you don't need to bring in, like, combination books or whatever. And that's my setup, and I think it's really good. I mean, it is a sleep bombing setup, but I don't see the problem with that. Like I use it for, I use this set for normal use. Even if Alatreon on Alatreon isn't really optimized. Now, I believe I forgot to mention flying mode Alatreon. That's when he turns white and starts flying around, or he still remains white when he's on the ground, but when he starts flying in the air, he's weak to dragon, basically, and resistant to ice. But yeah, I just like the Alatreon set for what it is, and I can use it right. Most people don't use it right. Oh, and the detriment is like a recovery down, which is really, actually a pretty bad thing. You need a Panacea Jewel in this set, definitely, if you're going to down the... You need a Panacea Jewel attached to this set if you're going to use it right. Because recovery down really, really kills you. Like as you can... Demonstrating Bombardier here. See, it's 100%. Gem Bombardier is very, very different from Feline Pyro. Feline Pyro only increases... It only changes regular bombs to plus versions of those bombs. So bounce bomb to bounce bomb plus, large barrel bomb to large barrel bomb plus, and so on. I might be overloading you with information because I'm trying to talk too fast, but... c'est la vie. I'm trying to pack a lot of information in. Okay. Now, this is for my fans. Some of you have been asking, like, what's like my most preferred weapon list from top to bottom? And I think it's a pretty good question. I'm going to answer that. My most preferred... That was bullshit right there. I hit his wing instead of the chest plate, so it got bounced off. Unless you have Mind's Eye, there's no way you're going to cut through that wing. You're going to bounce off and get smacked to fucking hell.